Listen to your gut the second you feel like somebody is jealous of you. The second you feel like somebody is envious of you, the second you feel like there's some secret competition going on that you didn't even want to participate in to begin with, you need to cut that person off and severely limit access. There's nothing cute, flattering, or friendly about somebody trying to emulate you, somebody being a copycat ass bitch. There's nothing flattering about that. The minute you see somebody copying you or trying to be just like you, you gotta go because it's dangerous out here.
Hello, real babes and real boys out there. It is your girl Sissy for real, and I just decided to drop by here with a compilation because I haven't been here for a hot minute. So, y'all listen because this topic is very dear to my heart.
Y'all know something that kind of irritates me a little bit? It's like when people pretend to not see you, but they trying to be you. It's like you know how you know yourself so well that you could tell when somebody like kind of biting, like when they kind of trying to steal your aura or wag or your flow, like just any little thing that you do or say, like, girl, I see you over there biting while also pretending to not see me. And that's weird. And I promise y'all, I'm not one of them people that want to be an influencer and get mad when people get influenced. It's not that. It's just don't try to discredit everything that I got going on, but you also trying to be everything that I am. Part of it is humorous, you know what I'm saying? But it's not flattering when somebody copies you. Like, be inspired, but at least put your own stank on it. Don't just flat out do me. And the least you could do, because I don't need no shout out, I don't need no recognition, I don't need none of that. But acknowledge that you see a bitch. Like something, share something, repost something. Cause I see you. I see you. But I digress.
And sometimes people will copy you to prove to themselves in whatever one sided competition they've created with you that you two are equals. And it's really obvious when people do this because they'll be very indignant about asking you for help in a field maybe you've already frontiered and might actually have more resources and avenues and access to learning within that field. So, what they do is, let's say I was interested in modeling. Let's say I already have some experience. I know photographers, I know good sites, I know maybe even some editing tips. I know a lot about modeling just because I've already been working in the field. Now, let's say somebody is in a one sided competition with me and they actually are intimidated by my modeling. They're going to use this as something to then place us as equals by bringing the competition there too. Now, suddenly they're just going to pop out modeling, doing the same things I am, never really having conversation with me about it, but doing it in a way that's so public that they know I see it. They're very adamant about later talking about, oh, yeah, I want to take modeling seriously. At this point, it's a temperature check to see how you'll react and see how much you're on to them. Again, they're very adamant about not necessarily doing this to ask for help because at the end of the day, should they have success in this and blow up more than you, they want to be able to say they did it on their own without your help. Because they know if people know that you two are attached to each other and you started exploring their same interest, the line would be drawn pretty quickly like, oh, their friend probably helped them out with this. But they want to be able to say it was just them. So they will be tactical the whole time about not reaching out, having you as a resource, or keeping you updated as they're literally trying to copy you. But they'll demand updates on your stuff and try to know what you're on and still try to get notes without ever citing you.
I can't stand people like this. It's everything. You buy something, they go and buy the same thing. You have a business idea, all of a sudden they have the same idea. You tell them you're going on a date with Jack on Friday, all of a sudden they've now gone and found him on Facebook and sent him a message. It's ridiculous. Like, people like this, they have no self-esteem. And I'm not saying, like, it's very normal for two friends to like the same thing and, oh, where'd you get that from? I really like it. And then you get it or they get it or whatever. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when it's everything. When it's everything. Like, they have no sense of self, no identity. They don't know what to do without you unless you're doing it. it just gets ridiculous. They will then start to like sabotage you. So they'll give you bad advice on purpose, to knock you off, and then go and do that same thing. Or sometimes they know your plans already because you've already told them, and then they'll they'll then try and do it before you, so it doesn't look like they're copying you. They're always nice in the beginning, so many compliments, they'll gas you up. This happened to me some years ago, and I was like, wow, I really like this girl, you know, we're so much alike, we think the same, we got the same kind of... No, not at all. It was all an act to get close to me and to start taking notes. Yes. And like they will even start to do weird things, like sometimes they'll go on your social media, they see who you're following, then they'll start following those people and start trying to make friends with them as well. Like they literally want to replace you. And you know, I remember at first I didn't really clock what was going on at first. And then when I started to clock it, I was in denial. And to be honest, the reason why I stayed in that friendship for longer than I should have is because I was scared. Like, I was scared to lose a friend. I really liked this person, and I was like, nah. I didn't want to believe it. I didn't want to believe it, but there had been so many instances, so many examples that I just couldn't ignore it. And if you stay, it will get to a point where they just won't be able to hide it anymore. They won't be able to hide. You may have gone on holiday with somebody 10 times. That now when they're in this competitive stage, you come back from the holiday, you're not friends anymore. This is when you start to hear that, oh, you know, they went to now throw acid on someone. They went to go and unalive somebody, because that resentment, it grows and grows, and yeah, it's just it just becomes long. And when I really think about it, that person was really not my friend anyway, so it's not really a loss. So there's no need to be scared to lose a friend, because really and truly, all you're losing is an enemy that has access to you. Because when I really think about it, they would always, like, when we'd go for like dinner or lunch or whatever, it would always be me doing all the talking. Always. When I ask them, oh, so what's going on with you? Oh, nothing much. And sometimes, genuinely, there's nothing going on. You're just here to enjoy the food, enjoy the music, do the activity, and get the hell on. But it was like, no, you're just here to take notes. Like, when I really look at it, like, anything that I would, literally everything. And yeah, it's just ridiculous. So me, now, I mean, now if I get around someone and they start doing that comparison thing, like, oh, you have this and I don't have it, and oh, and that, yeah, that's my cue to get the hell on, because it's just not going to end well. That is the beginning of the end. It's over from that point.